Sir, do you know Ronald, FBI Frank's boss? Please, give us an interview. Do you feel that Amberlyn Reed was complimented on her following by FBI Frank? What do you feel? Sir, I brought this microphone into the park so you would speak. Please cooperate. You are my content. Sir, you are my content. Do you love FBI Frank?
Hello, my favorite girly pops. And if there's any squirrely pops out there, hello to you as well. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you heard it here last. Look at that squirrel. He would not give me a quote that I could use on YouTube. In today's video, we're going to talk about Nikocado Avocado and his amazing transformation and how he fooled everybody. Well, I try to tell you that he was really an intelligent businessman like 2 years ago, but no one believed me yet again. Yes, I take my payment in cheese. Also, our girl Amberlyn has something to say about Nicocado's stunning transformation. This one is really good. She was super comfortable saying negative things about him, but now that everybody loves him, so does she. Amazing. Okay, so we're also going to talk about some Amberlyn Reed drama, our most entertaining, favorite, riveting YouTuber, my most entertaining favorite YouTuber in the world. She is so riveting. What an entertainer. Does the fun ever start? Look at this Kermit. Have you ever thought to yourself, I'm watching this person, meaning me, has a Kermit. I would like to purchase my own Kermit. Well, you can purchase your own Kermit. Here is my affiliate thing. Situation type link. It's going to say view products tab, and if you go to that, it will lead you to your very own Kermit, and you could purchase one. And always let me know when you get your own Kermit, because I love to hear when people get Kermits. All right, it is my affiliate link, so you know. All right, so we're going to get into all the drama. If you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I am just sharing my own opinions, not facts, and publicly accessible information made public first by public figures. I would urge you, please do not go to these people's channels, and please do not leave them any mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, so here's what Amberlyn has been up to online. This is very interesting. So she posted a lot of pictures with Tommy, her girlfriends, on social media, Instagram. She posted videos on TikTok. Riveting, exciting, right? Someone wrote, glad you are happy. Wish nothing but the best for you both. I love the word both, how Amber says it. How do you deal with all the negative people that give you so much negativity? Okay. Amber says, ignore it. The negativity online isn't real. What's real is what I experience in my day-to-day life with people who truly know me as love, okay, or heart, whatever you want to say. I just wanted to tell you something. First of all, if you haven't watched Amber for a long time, if you haven't seen her videos for a while, whenever anyone criticized her, she would say, when she was with Beck, she would say the same thing as, when she was with Destiny, the one that got away. And she would say the same thing when she was with Wifey, that no one knows the real me and everything on the internet is a lie. They're all rumors. Nothing is true. And she would always say, always, that the people in my life know who I really am. All the people in your life left you. And currently, you're with a person who's with you for a reason. We all know what that reason is. Clearly, you're a wonderful personality. So the thing is, when a person says the same thing about people in their lives that leave all the time, you got to wonder, okay? Uh, but it's deeper than this. And here's how it is deeper than this, okay? So, what you're getting on the internet, the criticism, is real. Look, I'm going to be real with you. There are some people on the internet who have YouTube channels that get unnecessary criticism, that whereas it's petty and it's not true, where people just literally, people can criticize you and it's their right. And it's also very much so part of the job of being, a public figure on YouTube, being a YouTube creator. But some people get unfair criticism, and some people honestly straight out get fake stories made up about them, things that just aren't true, and I will fully say that that happens. For her, however, for the most part, that is not happening. The criticism that she's getting online isn't just warranted. I have almost never seen things being said about her that is not true.
You want to get some nuts there? Excuse me. Are you moving with Amberlyn?
Now, please don't get me wrong. People say inappropriate things and unnecessary things about her. They do, okay? They do. And this is why I discuss actions and nothing else. I don't discuss superficial things or anything other than actions on her part and behavior, okay? But other than, people trolling and people being, rude, that's not what we're talking about here, okay? People trying to warn her not to be in this relationship, trying to explain to her that this relationship is only happening to her for one reason is not unreal. Her saying that the criticism and the HAT Kermit that she's getting here is unreal and not true is BS, Amber. You're always BSing your way through everything. You're telling us this isn't real. I ignored the people in my life. No, who? Your mom? Who's obligated, and your new girlfriend. I want to see how long Amberlynn's relationship with this person lasts. I want to see where this relationship goes when Amber inevitably has to move there because, mark my words, I do not see this person, in my opinion, just an opinion, not a fact. I don't see this person moving. I see Anne Boleyn having to move eventually. And I think we have to pick up when that happens, this topic, because Anne Boleyn is acting like the people in her life. Who are the people in your life? Like, realistically, your mom and this girl that you barely know. You barely know this woman that you're saying is the love of your life, soft, gentle love. Anyways, in general, Amber's attitude of ignoring like negative comments that are being left and all this other stuff, it's good advice. It is good advice. Only, of course, if it's unwarranted and if people are lying about you. All the rumors about Amberlyn Reed, in my opinion and my experience, are true. They've always been proven to be true. Maybe like out of 95% of things that people are saying about her, 1% isn't true. This is a math channel. So Amberlyn, continue to ignore reality. It's been working well for you. This is super important. I didn't talk about it in my last video, and this is a red flag in a relationship, okay? I know that people will come here and say, oh my God, well, it is a relationship that is long distance. This is normal, or whatever your equivalent is of okay. Um, I am telling you, this is a red flag in a non-long distance relationship, in a long distance relationship, in any relationship. One of the number one things that my advice is, which no one will take if you're in a new relationship, here's how to know if it's more than likely going good or not. Do you know when you're going to see them next? Dan Boleyn says, you don't know when you're going to see them again. I am not saying that Tommy is supposed to say, hey, I'm going to see you November 3rd, at this time, or I'm coming November 17th. No. What I am saying is, despite them being in a long distance relationship, in my opinion, there should be some kind of a roundabout time when Tommy tells her, in my opinion, hey, I'm going to see you, for example, around the holidays. For example, and I'm not saying she should come around the holidays. Pretty sure a person has responsibilities like we all do. But what I'm saying to you here is this. Number one thing, I don't care the gender of the people involved in relationships. I don't care what type of relationship, especially if it's a monogamous one, okay? But especially then, all right? If you don't know the next time you're gonna see them, this is confusion. And if you feel confusion in supposedly a romantic, loving relationship, I don't care what kind of soft love Amberlyn is selling to my Kermit at Dollar Tree, this is not good. One of the top things in relationships, especially when they're first starting, these people have known each other for a few months, is like, are they consistent with seeing you? Please don't get me wrong. I believe Anne Boleyn should go and see her girlfriend too. And I've already explained that I do believe that she can and she should. She shouldn't be putting no effort into the relationship. It should be mutual. Mutual is Anne Boleyn Reed's favorite word after hectic. Like she was trying to tell us that her and wifey broke up mutually. My Kermit determined that was a lie. Anyways, my point here is this. Despite Tommy and her sort of like being in this long distance situation type, it's not going anywhere deal. My opinion is that there should have been no confusion about when is the next time Tommy's gonna come and see Anne Boleyn, and because there is no actual date, this is a red flag. I think that there's, as I said before, no chemistry between them. That's just my opinion. It doesn't make it a fact. That's just what I observe as a, public figure talking about another public figure. And mainly, my main thing is it's not so much about Amber, but I like to give unsolicited Kermit advice or squirrel advice that nobody takes here. But seriously, if you care to take it, if you're in a new relationship and you don't know when you're going to see them next, this is a bad sign, because I'm not saying they should be, love bombing you, none of that. I'm not saying they should be seeing you every single day. I'm not saying any of that. That's also to a certain degree not good. What I am saying is it should be at a well stationed pace, like a Kermit walking down a Dollar Tree trying to find some noodles. The point of the story is, okay, when you don't know when you're going to see them next, I don't care if you're in a long distance relationship, because I've seen many people in long distance relationships. The ones that worked out in a marriage or something like that, they always knew. Like, I had friends where they were like, okay, I just saw my partner. I'm going to see them again in 3 months. I'm going to, it's confusion breeds lack of Kermits, or also known as the fact that Amberlynn Reed doesn't know when she's going to see her girlfriend next is not a good sign. But on the bright side, everyone here, or a huge majority, will ignore everything I say until it's too late. That's my brand. I'm loving it. How about you? All right, she also posted this other 8-minute video, just sticking whatever she can, throwing it against the wall, seeing if it sticks. Making 8-minute videos is telling your audience that you don't take your job seriously, care about your job.
You know Amberlynn Reed? Excuse me, I know who you are. Did you just look at me up and down?
And are just doing the bare minimum. You make the 8-minute video, and that's when a person after the 8 minutes can start earning the most amount of money. It is, in my opinion, so genuine. Amberlynn, I just want to thank you for being really, really genuine. Let's all thank Amberlynn for being genuine on three. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was enough of that. So thank you, Amberlynn, for being really genuine in your videos. I'm really, really thankful that you make content for us. So, in this video, am I going to talk about the topic that she discusses in this video? No. Don't worry. I like to discuss character and nothing else. So let's do that. Okay. What I don't understand is there's this very amazing moment. Now, I understand the moment, but what I don't understand is why does she keep doing this? The only I'm sorry, moment.
Please, the interview is waiting. Yes. Are you monetized on YouTube?
Moment that I'd like to discuss here is when she tells us that she misled people and did not tell them that she had cellulitis yet again. So she recently had cellulitis. You know how she was like gone for like a long time, but still posting lovey-dovey videos with her girlfriend.
Sir, do you know Ronald, FBI Frank's boss? Please, give us an interview.
And in this video, she says, no matter how clean you are, you can still get cellulitis over and over and over again. Okay. What I don't understand in this moment is, Amberlynn, I'm going to direct the question solely to you, sweetheart, because you don't watch me. There's like, I could literally make like 40-minute videos, which I won't, of her discussing me and begging me to make videos about her, but I digress. Amber, why is it that you continue to tell people that you're very clean in your shower? Now, I'm going to put it to you like this. Imagine if I wanted you to think that I don't have any Kermits. And I continuously said, many people have Kermits, but I don't. This is like, oh, no matter how clean you are, no matter how many times Amberlynn showered while I was at my mom's house, Amber, the more that you tell us that you're very clean and you shower all the time, the more that people don't believe you. It's almost like, those men that talk about something else that they're supposedly involved in, and, the more they talk about it, the less people want to hand them a Kermit or whatever. The point of the story is, I don't believe you. But other than that, okay? Obviously, I wish her all the best with her health, and I'm glad she's feeling better now and she doesn't have cellulitis. But this is a little bit of an Easter egg in her videos. Sometimes people come here and they're like, oh, her videos are boring. But if you know what to look for, there's moments where they're not. Okay, why is this moment where she again admits to not telling you as a vlogger? She says she's a vlogger. Yeah, my Kermit is a vlogger too. In that moment where she again misled you, again lied to you, and didn't tell you that she had cellulitis, I have this to say. You know how Amber Lynn always tells you, oh, I never get sick, I never get colds, and she also is supposedly wearing it like a badge of honor over here, saying how she never ever got, what's been going around for the last few years. You know what I'm talking about. Not a cold, but the other thing that goes around. So this is what I think. I think she gets colds all the time. Because sometimes I see people saying, how does she never get sick? You have little Kermit faith. I think she has already gotten that thing that's, goes around. I think she wants you to believe, this is the point, I'm bringing it home, girly pops. She wants you to believe that she's healthier than she is, which is fine on its own. If only she didn't, expose herself all the time. Like I said, Amberlyn Reed will always expose herself. So basically, I believe that she has had, the thing that's going around for years now. I think she gets colds all the time. I think the reason that you don't know about it is because she on purpose doesn't tell you. She wants you to believe that she's healthier than she is, and the way that she gets away with it is super, super, super simple. She literally doesn't film for weeks on end. Like, I'm sure my audience will know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I get a cold, like probably, I don't know, like once, twice a year. And I come on here and you can visibly tell. I usually don't film when I'm like really, really sick. But, as it's going away, some of us got to work, Amberlyn. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm sure that you're getting money from other places, that maybe you're, crumbling other things, but, like not just cookies, but other things. But the thing is that she doesn't want you to judge her for having a cold. It's so silly because everybody gets colds sometimes. It's not a big deal. But because where am I going with this? She's constantly creating a lying narrative. She's constantly misleading you. She wants you to believe that she never gets sick, right? But constantly comes on there and is like, oh, I didn't tell you I had cellulitis for the billionth time. My point here is this. For all the people that always wonder why she never gets sick, she does. She disappears for 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and that's how you never know that she's had all of these things. She has the cold. She has what's going around. She just purposely doesn't tell you. It's a wonderful time to be alive, girls. It's an embarrassing time to be alive. Amberlyn, I'm so thrilled for you that you are feeling so much more better, and I wish you continued health and success, especially in your wonderful, amazing, very, very super genuine relationship. I mean, if this relationship isn't genuine, then I don't know what is. Follow my Kermit in Dollar Tree for more advice. Not really. All right. Thoughts, comments, questions, leave them in the dislikes down below about this portion of the video. And let's move on to Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado Avocado, who posted 2 videos on 2 of his channels in which he appears to have gone on a health journey. He is completely changed. He's obviously lost everything. And he is saying that he has not filmed a video in 2 years, and there he is with, his bird. Okay. And so basically on one of the videos, he's doing a mukbang, and in another one, but he basically said that social experiment, and a lot of people said a lot of really negative things about him just yesterday, just the other day, just all the time. And he has been obviously getting healthy, and he pretty much likes to say in this video that people follow each other, in my opinion, what I'm getting from the video. And people follow each other and they just do whatever the other people say. And he hasn't even been filming, no one knew he was getting healthy, and I'm very, very, very happy for him. Whenever anyone gets healthy, I'm super, super, super happy for him. Good for him. Okay. And the thing is, when, like, the idea of, can you pre-film for 2 years? Sure, he's had a lot of really successful business ventures, and as I told you years ago, uh, he was a very intelligent businessman. So Nick was actually doing a few things, in my opinion, from my remembrance, to make money. I remember that Nick had a Patreon. I remember that there was like a person that would pay like monthly to be like the producer. And I was like, okay, go get your money, Nick. Okay. Then he was dabbling in another form of entertainment. So the point is, especially if YouTube is not your only source of income, hey, you could definitely pre-film. And his videos were not current vlogs. So yes, you can pre-film for 2 years ahead, especially if you don't post every day or every week. Point about pre-filming in general, there's nothing wrong with pre-filming, especially if you're doing it for a reason. I always say, like, if somebody is getting surgery, or in this case, Nick was obviously working on his health, and it takes a long time, and he wanted to do it. It's always good to actually keep that to yourself so nobody like bothers you and stuff like that. So it's different when you're pre-filming because you're working on yourself and you're on a genuine, real health journey than if you're just trolling your audience with clickbait titles that don't mean anything and you're pretending that you're having, things that you're not, Amberlynn. Okay. This is what I got from this video. A lot of people, they're wondering what's real, what's not. I don't care. I wish him all the success and luck in the world. He's gotten healthy, whatever. Good for him. I want to talk about a topic that is clearly being, in my opinion, explored here and implied. What the audience believes that a YouTuber creator is, a YouTube content creator is. Now, this next part is not about Nikocado, okay? It leads to the idea, like based on what he's saying, it made me think this, okay? So look, on YouTube, and this is not necessarily at all about Nikocado, this is just my personal opinion. On YouTube, people always say things about YouTube content creators, like the audience has an opinion and they put you like in this hole and they're like, okay, this person is this person is that. We don't like this person's videos, we don't like this person's videos, this person does this that I don't like, this person does this. And they pretty much put you in this like box and they're like, okay, this person is this person is that. And it's interesting to me that a lot of people in the audience believe that YouTubers want to be liked. I think that there's quite a bit of YouTubers that being liked is not their goal. In fact, a lot of YouTubers don't want to be liked or want to be thought of. And this is not about Nick, this is a general aside that made me like his video made me start thinking things that had nothing to do with his video. So this is not about Nick. A lot of YouTubers are interested in you thinking that they are less than. They're interested in you thinking that they're not as powerful as they are, and they're looking for you to underestimate them. And the reason for that, of course, not Nick, just in general, the reason for that is power. The more you underestimate someone, the more powerful they become. If you never thought someone could do something, they definitely have a lot of time when you're not looking and paying attention to them to do that. And I've seen that happen on YouTube many, many, many times. It's when they count you out that you're the most powerful because, see, when you have a lot of eyes on you and when people are paying attention to every little detail that you do, and when people believe that you can do things and they scrutinize and they pay attention, they're like, yeah, this person is this, that, and the other. It's a lot harder to do things when the audience is paying a lot of attention to you because they think that you're better than them. Okay. When an audience thinks that you are less than, when an audience thinks you're never going to get the job done, the more people underestimate you, the less they pay attention to you, the more powerful you become. Because that's what a lot of YouTube creators want. They want people not to pay attention to them. And I think that the audience just believes that a lot of YouTubers want positivity and positive comments, and that's true. It is definitely true, but not for a lot of other YouTubers. For example, and this just goes in life. There are people in life, not about Nick, just in general, who want you to think that they are less than and want you to believe that they are like silly and let's just say dumb, whatever, because then when you believe that about them, you can't see what they're doing behind the scenes, or you can't see what else they're capable of. Like the more people underestimate you, the more you can do whatever you want. You don't ever want people in your corner if you're doing a lot of things. You want people to count you out. And obviously people did say a lot of terrible things, by the way, about Nick. The unnecessary, cruel things, obviously. I always told you he's a great businessman and he's proved that, okay? Good for him for his stunning transformation. Obviously, we know that Anne Boleyn is going to take everything back that she said badly about him now, because now, listen to what I'm going to say. Now Nick is beloved by the audience, in my opinion. Anne Boleyn was very comfortable, you know, saying terrible things about him he is, because she knew that there were a very large part of the audience that would agree with her. The way I can actually prove what I'm saying is true. Anne Boleyn was asked about Nikocado. Please hire Nikocado as your personal trainer. And Anne Boleyn decided to respond to this in her comment section saying, I was, the dietitian, so maybe he'll return the favor. This is when she was trolling and trashing him because she felt that, he said something about her. Okay. And then another wonderful gem from Anne Boleyn. I feel like you're only talking about this because of Nikocado. I filmed this video 3 days ago. Anne Boleyn, since you shared this amazing gem with us, I have a question. If you filmed this video 3 days ago and you have a current vlog channel, right? And again, there's a difference between people that don't make current content. Like, okay, if you're doing, for example, mukbangs, that's different than if you claim that you have a current vlog channel. Why didn't you post the video right away? Okay. So here's the thing to understand about Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn almost never hearts any comments. She never pins any positivity or anything in any of her comment sections. And she claims she doesn't read the comments. She actually does, but she ignores everybody in her comment section. She has a bad relationship with her audience, right? Okay. And she almost never responds. The reason that she's responding is twofold. Number one, she's running out of money. She didn't film for a long time. She needs money. And she's responding to people because she knows that interaction gets people to be interested. Yeah, she only responds to people, in my opinion, when she's looking for money, but it's now deeper than that. See, people now love Nikocado Avocado. They're so happy for him, the majority. And they're like, oh, this is a wonderful social experiment, whatever. Great. You were 2 steps ahead. He was 2 steps ahead. Wonderful. Uh huh. Okay, so would Amber be so playful and nice to Nick if it was not for this transformation? See, Amber, you are the person that you always complain about. This is the idea of what I am also talking about. Okay, you ever met somebody at work and they're very silly and comedic and you view them as non-threatening and maybe they're really intelligent and they're hiding that? Yeah, because people always treat people in a different way when they believe that they are just not threatening to them, maybe a little bit less than. Anne Boleyn, you are only now being so much more nicer to Nick because you know that the majority likes him. Look, YouTube is like playing a game, okay? And not everyone wants to be liked. That's the idea of people just consuming content and just saying, okay, this person is this person is that. The truth is, and I'm just going to say, y'all have no idea who is who. I mean, some people are easy. Amberlyn is blatantly sitting down on live stream and just debasing her girlfriends, her partners. That's easy to see. But especially people that don't vlog, especially people that, you know, are not there all the time and don't show you their personal life, you don't know who they are. It is a misconception, just in general, that all YouTubers want, you know, the audience to love them and to shower them with support. YouTubers, much like people in regular real life at any other job, have a lot of things going on. And the closer that you get, the less you'll see. So I am really glad for Nick. I'm just mainly glad that, he's healthy. And that's it. I don't really care about all the superficial stuff. I know people are stunned. I think that it's good for him that he is healthy again. I think it's true what he said, that a lot of people were pretty mean to him. And, I thought that he was an entertainer. It was obvious that he was entertaining, and saying certain things just for entertainment. But at the end of the day, people on YouTube want to say this person is this person is that, and there's no room to grow. It's like let me put it to you this way. Nick is getting a very positive reaction, of course. In my opinion, he's also getting a negative reaction, but mainly a positive reaction. Would people be continuing to give, I'm going to ask you this question, Nick, such a positive reaction if he just came back and said, hey, I haven't been filming for 2 years, but here I am, and he, was the same? No, people now think, okay, basically, this is what it makes me feel like. In my opinion, it's like now people are like, okay, Nick is great because Nick did all this. And yeah, for your health, I'm so happy for you. You are, it's awesome. But why is a person inherently this or that, just if they didn't change their, physical appearance. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I never talk about these type of things, and I don't discuss people's superficiality over here. I talk about people's character. And Nick is a good businessman. I told you that years ago. I think I've been proven right. All right. Wish Nick and everybody mention all the best. Thank you so very much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, please check out this video that's popping up here. You may enjoy it. You may not enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, go and watch all of my other videos if you don't enjoy this one. And leave it a dislike. Leave it a like. Be a friend. Whatever you want. Thanks so much for being here. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.